Okay, well, we did it. We are on our way. We left the house about 4 o'clock today and headed about 2.5 hours east, and we are on our way to where we're going, which I'm going to share with you. You're with me this whole trip. Guys, we are so excited. But as you can see, we are at Love's. We are camping in the Love's parking lot. This is a first. I have not done this, and I'll be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. I've seen a lot of like van life people do this, and it's been busy and a lot of commotion and activity. We're parked kind of, I feel like, in the middle of everything. Of course, it's not a campground. I'm not expecting, you know, for privacy or anything. One thing I love about the Casita, as you can see behind me, our shades, we opted for the shades over the blinds. They truly pull down and just provide a lot of privacy. So I am thankful for that, especially with where we're at. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop in bed. It's late. We are gonna get up super early and we are gonna head to our destination, and I will show you when we're there. So stick around. You're not gonna wanna miss this. So the sticker collection is growing, and this is my newest one. I love it. And it says, "I think I love you, Smokey Bear." I do love all things smoky, but yeah, it's growing. I just keep it on our little fridge. It's perfect. I'm not sure how well you can see me. John's there. We, as you know, we were camping at Love's, and we got in bed and it just didn't feel right. Neither one of us could sleep. There was just a lot of activity. And the thing with this particular Love's is it was like right in, like kind of at the edge of this town. So, and it seemed just to be like a local hangout. So John, who usually, as soon as he hits his pillow, is asleep, he says to me, "What do you think if we just get down the road and go sleep somewhere else? I'm not really feeling this place." And I'm like, yes, absolutely, because I'm not feeling this place either. Neither one of us could sleep. We'd hear anything, and it was just, you know, laying awake, and, you know, is somebody messing with the truck or somebody coming into the trailer, whatever it is that my mind went to. So we're moving. It's almost 11 p.m. and John's been up since probably 4:30.
4:45.
4:45. I've been up since about 6:30. And so anyway, yeah, I'll let you know where we land. But we are, Navy's in my lap. We are looking for another place to sleep. All right, we made it. We are sleeping on the side of Highway 20. Which, John, what is a fun fact about Highway 20?
It's like the longest highway in America.
So it's almost 1 a.m. and we are headed to bed, and I can't even make sense of my words. So we'll talk to you guys when we wake up, if we wake up. Just kidding. Good morning from the side of Highway 20. This is where we camped last night. Wasn't a bad spot. We woke up to a view I'm definitely not used to, with no trees and just vast amount of space. Wasn't too bad of a spot. We didn't turn on the heat last night. It's currently 30 degrees, 31 degrees. It's pretty chilly. But me and John just threw on an extra blanket. We wanted to make it as easy as we could. And now we are heading in to town and hopefully finding some coffee. Well, John?
My least favorite thing, we have a dirt road, we have have 32 miles left on it, so we just hit it. The pavement ended. And here we are, but we got the view of the Steens Mountains in front of us, and we have a little lake to the right of us, and yeah, hopefully we make it.
Casita's in tow. Welcome to the Alvord Desert in Eastern Oregon. This place is incredible. This is the first time John and I have been here, and it's beautiful, and that's our view. I think though we are going to drive and just see what we can find. Look at this ground. Look at that. It's incredible out here. Look at the sky. It's just insane. We're trying to figure out where we want to park the trailer. You can see it back there, and if you can see the color difference between the ground. So supposedly they had really high winds yesterday, go figure, in the desert. And how much water is on the ground, did he say? A couple inches?
Yeah, he said just a couple inches.
But it's being pushed around. But he said that's actually what keeps the desert
So flat.
so flat. So we're trying to figure out, this ground right here seems pretty solid, but it's definitely darker, so you can tell water's been here. But I don't think we're gonna sink, because the last thing we want to do is get stuck out here, because we're pretty remote. So
We're pretty remote.
yeah.
Carrie stole my hat already.
Yep. I think we're gonna go soak in the hot springs.
I didn't realize we had to walk to it, but oh, we should buy firewood while we're here.
Oh, sweet. So we are at the hot springs. The desert playa is there. The hot springs are right there. So excited. This is where we're gonna soak our morning away. We're so excited. So we are at the hot springs. We have the desert lake bed view. And then this way we have the mountain view. You keep walking, and there's this hot spring, and then a little changing room, which is great. My top off. Can you just tell me if somebody's coming? Clothing is optional.
Yeah, I know it is. You want to come just look through the peephole?
Right, we are here at the hot springs, and it is hot. I'm talking like, it is hot. We are right at the direct flow, and I was telling John, I've never done anything like this. We've been in hot springs, but not this. This is the closest to a natural hot spring we've been in, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
there's nothing to cool it down. Like, there's no cold water coming in here. This is just hot
Yeah.
water coming in.
The other pool only registered in 105, but I think it was hotter. I had to get in this one. I wanted the one with the view, but this one's definitely a lot cooler. And yeah, so we're gonna soak for a little bit and then go find our spot on the playa. Do you say playa or playa?
I don't know. I guess playa. I would just say desert at this point because I don't know.
We're gonna go find our spot on the desert and have an afternoon beverage. One thing I want to talk about, if you're looking at a casita, is we opted for it to be raised. We were lucky enough, the one that was already being built, that was going to be happening. So if you take your casita off-road, if you want to do trips like this, make sure you go and get your casita with the lift on it. You can see this road. There's some pretty high points, and look, the casita is not even close to touching bottom. See that? This thing's a beast. Look at that. Not even touching bottom. Woo! Oh my gosh. So basically, oh my gosh. Okay, look, we are not out here to be mean to our Casita. It's just these are the types of trips we like to take. And so I told John, I'm like, I got to get out and film this because, like, look at this rut in this road. I don't know if the camera does it justice. Obviously, a truck is going to handle it fine, but not every trailer will. So we opted, well, again, it was already being built that way, but even if we had built it from the get-go, we would have opted for the lift. So I highly encourage you, if you are not the average camper and just going to campgrounds and you want to do some backwoods exploring, get your Casita lifted and you won't be sorry. What do you think? Do you think just a lot of dust got in it?
Probably.
So we went down a 34-mile dirt road. Look at the truck. It is a hot mess. The trailer is a hot mess. But it did so good. And so maybe a little bit of dust got in the electric jack. Anyway, we feel like we have this place to ourselves. This is the Alvord Desert. We just got back from the hot springs. We're gonna make ourselves some lunch. John's just putting the jack up. We're gonna put the stabilizers down and we're gonna get the awning out and we are gonna have some lunch. Lunch today has been brought to you by Adam's Natural Peanut Butter and Smucker's Strawberry Preserves and Coors Light and Sticky Hands. We are having, well, actually John is having a PB&J. I am having a Cliff Bar and he is getting the awning set up. And I don't know if I've told you guys, and I say that jokingly, this place is amazing. It's blowing my mind more than I even thought it would. I mean, it's like we have the whole place to ourselves. It's just beautiful in its own right. It's absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna have some lunch. We're gonna have a beer. We're gonna sit under our awesome awning and we're gonna enjoy, well, we'll enjoy John, but we're gonna enjoy that view. Cheers.
Cheers. Or were you talking?
And we'll see how long we leave our awning out because it is getting windy, which this area is known for.
Super good.
So the wind is picking up, if you can't see by the movement of my hood. We're kind of hoping for the best here. This area is obviously known for wind, but we are hoping that it dies down. Last we looked at the forecast, it said it was not supposed to be this windy, but we kind of knew that it was a possibility. So I did put my coat on. I think, well, I can't see John, but I think he's putting his jacket on. And yeah, so I made a major mistake. When we got done with the hot springs, we had the trailer still attached to the truck, and the dogs had their water bowl down, and I totally forgot to dump it. And so we drove down that road that you guys saw. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. And the water bowl was full, so there was water everywhere. It was easy cleanup. I caught it early, but I still was like freaking out. It was literally, we had like thrown our shoes in the trailer and it was like throwing shoes out. Sean's like, I wish I would have got you on video doing that, because all of a sudden you just see shoes flying out of the trailer because I was in such a hurry to get the water cleaned up. Anyway, that's what happened. That's the latest. Just keeping you updated and hope this wind dies down. All right, guys, let's go for a ride. We unhooked the trailer, so let's go check this place out. Enjoy the ride. Holy crap! Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's good. Okay, what'd you get it up to?
100.
Okay, what did you just do, babe?
I just got our truck up to 100 miles an hour. That's never something I've ever done before. I'm pretty conservative when it comes to a lot of this stuff. So,
to know this, out here there is no speed limits. People do this all the time. In fact,
John, there was a couple of land speed records broken out here. So
yeah, so John, one of his goals was to get his truck up to 100 miles an hour, and you guys just witnessed it.
First time ever.
All right, so we brought our pizza oven with us, and today's Thursday, but we're not making pizza until Saturday, and John puts together the dough, and he'll tell you more about it and why it sits.
I put together the dough. So this is kind of like a California pizza dough / almost like a Chicago thin crust pizza dough. So we'll put it together today. We'll let it rise overnight. Tomorrow we'll make it into rounds. Tomorrow will be Friday. And then we'll put it in the fridge and let it sit there for another day. And basically what we're doing is we're building up the gluten and then we're letting it break down. So the gluten's kind of break down so you get more of a crackery type crust, or at least that's the goal.
And it really is so good. And so, yeah, our plan is to do pizza on Saturday. Who says he can't bake in the desert? Look at John getting ready to make the pizza dough, which just consists of bread flour, yeast, salt, sugar,
Water and oil.
Water and oil.
Go,
Super easy. It'll rise for a few days, sit in the fridge and ferment, and it'll be the best pizza dough of our lives out here in the desert. I mean, it's pretty amazing. The dogs are very interested too. But yeah, that's really all there is to it. The sun's starting to set, so I thought I would share that with you. John is getting ready to start the fire. And again, we don't have any fire rings out here, so, and we're not in a fire ban.
So here we are.
Come here, Navy. The light out here is so cool. Look at those clouds. Did it get started?
I think so.
Nice.
Good Lord, that's hot wood.
There's the setup. It's been a beautiful sunset. The fire is amazing and so warm. Just a super great spot. Good morning, lovely people of YouTube. We thought you would enjoy the view, or would like to enjoy the view with us while we're having our coffee. How'd you sleep last night?
I slept great. I was so tired though from the night before, so I pretty much crashed out.
Super quiet out here, super private. There was a few people that came in last night, and but I mean, how far do you think the closest neighbor is from us?
I mean, they got to be a quarter mile or a half mile away. It's, I don't know. This whole thing is so flat and so far, and it looks like, just because of the, I guess, optical illusion or the shimmering of the, sun off the ground or whatever. I mean, it looks like their cars and trucks don't even touch the ground, like they're floating across. It looks like a spaceship.
Literally looks like things are floating. So last night we did a fire, as you guys saw earlier in the video, and that I think is the first time I have had a fire without a fire ring.
Yeah,
like just on the floor. I mean, you were a Boy Scout, so you probably have.
I've had fires without fire rings. I will say, I don't think I would do that out here again. Like it's almost, I hate to use the word like sacred, but it's such a special place, and the ground is so amazing.
Yeah.
That I feel like we just kind of left a scar on it until, I mean, who knows how many weeks before that gets blown away. And
well, we can clean that up too before we go. It's totally cool from overnight. So anyway, John went in early last night and went to bed, and I stayed out because I wanted to see some stars and got to see that. And I got to witness the last full moon of spring rising, and it literally looked like it was rising off of the desert floor. Like I could have walked up and touched it. It was an amazing experience.
Yeah, it looked like it must have been bright enough that it probably could have actually casted moon shadows, right?
Oh, it totally did.
What a neat experience that is.
It totally did. And there's so many birds. We're camped kind of close to the edge, which we decided next time when we come out here, because we definitely will be coming back, we decided that we're going to go more towards the middle of the desert floor. And we took a walk last night with the dogs after dinner, and you just have, I mean, every way you look, it's a beautiful view. I mean, we wanted these mountains specifically that you can see here in the background, but when you like get further in the middle, like everything I think just becomes even more dramatic.
Yeah, I would agree. And next time we come, we'll stay more than one night. This is absolutely amazing. And I think our first true boondocking in the
Casita.
We've done some dry camping at a few different dry campgrounds, but this is our first true boondocking experience.
And I cannot say enough how well the Casita has done. I mean, we are in the middle of
Nowhere.
nowhere. Literally, this is so remote. I mean, I hope you guys can see this bird flying by, but we're literally so remote. And we just got to climb in a really comfy bed last night. Yeah. I mean, it's just the Casita is amazing. I'm so happy we made the choice that we did. Our van would have done fine out here too when we were van camping, but the Casita is just so much more comfortable. Like John got up this morning, and I mean, even though we're truly boondocking, we are glamping boondocking, I guess you'd call it, because John plugged in the trailer to his truck and had his Nespresso. And my daughter got me that Stanley French press, so that's why I did that for Mother's Day. So I wanted to try that, but I don't know. It's just amazing where the little trailer can take us and make us super comfortable at the same time.
A little less convenient than the van. The van was probably more convenient to leave or to take off with, but yeah, definitely this is more comfortable.
Yeah. We will definitely stay more than one night again. We only did one night here because we just weren't sure what to expect. And it's something that John had really wanted to experience. And then I started watching a bunch of videos on this place, and I'm like, oh, I totally need to experience this too. And so we're like, well, let's just do one night because we don't really know. And so we actually made reservations for tonight and tomorrow night at the base of the Steen Mountains, where we're going to explore the rest of this weekend. And we've been telling each other, man, we really wish we would have stayed one more night. It's just so peaceful out here. I was telling John, I'm like, I'm so relaxed. I'm just so relaxed. It's very easy to come out here and just be a lazy bum, for sure. I do wish we had an electric bike.
Man, that would be so fun. Or even just have a regular bike.
Yeah.
To explore around here a little bit would be super fun.
That is something that we are definitely looking into getting, our electric bikes. There's this one campground we love to go to, and it would be the perfect campground. Just it has a lodge attached to it, and you can go up and like have a drink on their deck that overlooks the lake, and it would just be the perfect campground also. So I know we definitely use them. I think we would even use them when we weren't camping.
Yeah. And even at Wallowa, it'd probably be just good enough that you could ride those into town instead of driving to town if you wanted to.
So anyway, we thought you'd bring you along for our morning coffee and view. All right, guys, this is it. This is the Alvord Desert, and it has been such an amazing trip. I mean, look at these mountains. Everywhere you look, I know I've said it before, but everywhere you look is a different view, and it's an incredible view. I encourage you to get out here and do this trip if you can. It's blown our minds. We wish that we would be staying, just one more night, but have reservations elsewhere. So that means I'm gonna end this video right here. I wanted a video that was just this space, because I just think it's too good not to share, and it deserves its own video. You'll see where we're going next, so make sure you stay tuned. I always appreciate it if you subscribe, if you like this channel, and leave me a comment. I read every single comment. I try to respond to every single comment. I appreciate you guys so much. It's so fun just to get to know this community and the people that have decided to follow our adventures. We just love it. So the weather's changing quick, as I'm sure it always does in the desert. We have clouds rolling in, the sun's getting covered up, and the temperature's dropping just a little bit. Where we're headed, we're going to be on the other side of this, but we are climbing in elevation. So make sure you follow that video, and thanks so much for watching. I am sending you peace, I am sending you love, and just enjoy this view.